Hopefully y'all will see this video before YouTube takes it down, because the fact of the matter is YouTube keeps snatching my videos down pretty much anytime I mention making money. So I appreciate y'all showing me some love, because I'm about to help you out in this video. So hit the thumbs up and also hype this video up, okay? If you're on mobile, just look down below. There is a hype button. Please hype the video. But let's get into the nitty gritty, because we have to have some real talk. So at this point, I have plenty of subscribers, 10,000 subscribers, right? And y'all know the stuff that I talk about on this channel is meant to help you. It is meant to share my experiences, to share my journey with you guys, the things that I've learned over the years, being broke, trying to figure out how to make money as a single mom. All of these things that I talk about here on this channel are real. They're not something I just went and found on the internet, okay? So here's the deal. For those of you that are new to the channel, hello, okay? But when it comes to making money online, I'm constantly hit with the same comments from you guys about like, well, why is it that I'm not making any money? I wanted to, make money. I wanted to sell digital products. There is something that you want to sell online, more likely than not, if you are watching my videos, okay? So I try to make it as easy as possible for you guys and let you know about various platforms like Canva to be able to create your digital products. And the thing is, when it comes to any of this stuff, one of the main problems, and I'm just going to keep this transparent because I'm going to try to keep this video short as possible. But when you are creating these digital products, or when you're trying to sell anything online, and you are finding out how to go about the process on YouTube, hopefully you're watching my channel, right? So once you learn something, my question to you is, what are you doing with that information? Are you treating it like Netflix and then you're just consuming information? Or are you thinking like a CEO and taking that information and building on it? Okay. And that is honestly the number one problem. This is why most of you are not making sales. So when it comes to selling any kind of product, whether it's a physical product, a digital product, anything, whether you want to do coaching, anything, you need to understand, you need to be looking at this like a CEO. Okay. We making boss moves over here. Okay. So the thing is, instead of thinking, oh, I can't wait for her next video to come out, I'm going to learn something else. Yeah, that's great. I'm glad you're coming back. I appreciate you guys for coming back, okay? But I also want you to implement the things that you're learning. Because like I said, I actually created everything that I created as a broke single mom. I am not lying about that, okay? As much as YouTube wants to demonetize and snatch down my videos and assume due to their AI that I'm lying if I mention make money, no, y'all, I'm really doing this. This is what I need you guys to do. Stop treating information like Netflix, okay? That's the first thing. Now, I help y'all out, okay? Here's the real deal. I actually, when I started my business, y'all know I came from law enforcement. I was a police sergeant in Philadelphia, but I left that job. I ended up working a 9-to-5, and then fast forward to years later, the 9-to-5 got on my daggone nerves, and I ended up driving for Uber. People were like, how the heck you driving for Uber and you were a police sergeant? Wait, what happened? Okay, but that was what happened. So when I left the police department to have freedom and have, a better schedule to be able to raise my daughter, there's bugs everywhere, y'all. But to have a better schedule to be able to raise my daughter, these were moves that I made in the moment. And yeah, of course, in hindsight, I wish I'd have saved some more money. I wish I would have made it, padded that savings account a little better before I made those moves. But the fact of the matter is, I was in that position. Okay. So when I first started my business, it wasn't from, because I had any kind of financing or somebody invested in my business, anything like that. Nobody helped your girl out. Okay. So when it comes to the information I'm providing on this channel, I'm trying to help you guys as much as possible for as little as possible. But you do have to understand that when you're starting a business, you have to be able to invest in yourself and in your business. So you can't assume, oh, okay, well, I have this information, I'm just going to throw these products on the internet and people are going to buy it. That is not how it works. All right. So what ends up happening is people will put those products on, because I'm talking to some of y'all, okay? You might put your products on the internet because you saw that you can create these digital products. You saw how easy it was to create the product, but you had no kind of plan behind it. Okay, so what are you doing? You just wasted your time because nobody knows your product is on the internet. Nobody knows how to find you. And then you're like, well, I don't have any money for ads. You don't need to run ads. Baby, you don't need to run ads. I didn't run ads for years. When I first started out, I didn't run ads. There is a whole strategy to all of this, but you have to know how to do it. Now, here's the deal. Like I said, when you're starting these businesses, what are you doing in the background to protect your business? Okay, this is another thing that, I need you to understand. As a CEO, you're going to protect your business. Okay, so when I say protect your business, what I mean is, how are you organizing your business? Are you just throwing products on the internet, and then when you make a sale, you want the money to go into the same bank account where you're getting your DoorDash and your grocery spending and everything is on it? No, that's not what you do. Okay, I'm giving you the play right now. What you need to do is you need to structure your business correctly. So first and foremost, you need to have a business bank account. I actually told you guys about Bluevine in another video. I will link Bluevine down below in case you want a business account. One mistake that people assume that in the previous video where I mentioned Bluevine, because this is a business checking account. There's no fees for it, okay? You don't have to pay any monthly fees. It's free. The other thing is, if you overdraft, because I know a lot of us are no strangers to overdrafts, okay? If you overdraft in that account, they won't charge you an overdraft fee. You're protecting your business. So if something happens and you end up overdrafting, and you know how the overdrafts go. We all know, we all been there, right? The overdrafts is like everybody wants to hit your stuff in one day, and then you end up with 5 overdrafts and you owing like $150 or more, and you're like, well, what happened? Your account is now overdrawn a whole bunch of money. Bluevine will not charge you overdraft fees. Okay. So this is a free business bank account. You're not paying any fees. You're not paying any monthly fees, anything. Right. So first and foremost, y'all need to get yourself a business bank account. Okay. So like I said, I'm going to link Bluevine down below. This is not a Bluevine video. I actually didn't even plan on mentioning Bluevine in this video, but Bluevine is the GOAT. All right. But the other thing is, like, because people will assume when I mention start a business bank account, I have been getting hit with questions like, or assumptions saying, well, I don't have an LLC. Baby, you don't need to have an LLC to have a business bank account. You do not need to do that. Okay. So if you are, even if you are a sole proprietor, which is, somebody that works by themselves, like, it's just you in your business, and you don't want to start an LLC, you don't have to. You can create that business bank account without having that LLC. Okay. But you just have to show proof that you are the business owner, that you are the person that is responsible for this account. Bluevine will walk you through that. So don't be afraid to look into this. This channel was meant to empower you. This was not meant to, have you watching it over and over and just coming back to videos and not doing a daggone thing. This was meant to empower you to make a move, to change your life, to grow, to not have to be in that same daggone situation that you're in right now. So here's the deal. Once you open that business, or should I say, that business bank account is really, really important. Like I said, you don't have to have a LLC, but I highly suggest that you guys do get an LLC to protect yourself. Like I said, we are here building businesses. We're protecting our businesses. We're protecting ourselves. All right. So if somebody happens to sue you, you don't want them coming after your home and your car. No, you worked too daggone hard for it. So you protect your assets by starting an LLC. That's one of the reasons why we start LLCs. LLCs are very easy to start. Do not let people cap you up and tell you it's going to take $1,000 for you to start your business. No, it does not. Okay. Now, there are very simple steps that you can use to start an LLC. And one of the first things that you're going to do is get an EIN. EIN number. That is an employer identification number for your LLC. This is how you can start an LLC, okay? You can literally do this for free. You go on the IRS website. Don't let anybody cap you up and ask you to pay them $50 to get you an EIN, because that's the typical rate for somebody to get you an EIN. You know, you go on the IRS website, get that EIN, and it's free. They give it to you instantly, okay? And it takes no more than 15 minutes to fill out the form. Meanwhile, some of y'all over here paying that $50 to some fool who is going to create that EIN in 5 minutes because they're so used to doing it, and you thought that you couldn't even get an EIN. That's just one of the steps in starting your business, okay? But I'm going to tell you right now, I don't want YouTube coming after me and making, saying, oh, well, you told them, X, Y, and Z, or you mentioned making money. And so we're not doing that. What I want you guys to do, if you are serious, if you are tired of being in the same daggone situation, it's time to make some boss moves. Come on with me. I have this 3-day online experience where I am teaching you all the stuff that I can't teach you on YouTube. I can't teach certain things on YouTube anymore. This is what it is, y'all. So I have to do stuff like this. I've given plenty of free classes, but there's certain things that are much higher level than what I ever teach in a free class. So I'm going to link it down below, the Boss Moves Bootcamp. I want to see every single one of you in there, okay? So in that Boss Moves Bootcamp, I'm giving you the real deal, because here's the thing. I was in a situation where I couldn't even get an apartment to rent, okay, because of an anomaly on my credit that wasn't even a factual thing. So while I kept trying to fight it off, and the credit reporting agencies, they kept saying, oh no, this is valid, and I kept having them, if you ever tried to fight something off your credit, you wouldn't know. You go back and forth, right? So what ends up happening is that you end up in this whole long-term back and forth trying to get something off your credit. Mind you, my lease was up and I had to figure out a place to live. Luckily for me, even with my broke self, being unemployed and everything, when I started my business, I knew how to build my business credit, okay? So I was able to turn around and get my apartment in my business's name and bypass the whole personal credit bullcrap. And it was a much faster and easier process to do that. So no, you don't have to have excellent personal credit. You don't have to have good personal credit at all in order to have excellent business credit. This business credit can build you up into or allowing you to get a car in your business, to get an apartment in your business, to buy houses in your business. Everything that you can buy for yourself, you can put it under your business name. And mind you, if that car is under your business and not under your personal, now you have an extra layer of protection if you have that LLC. But like I said, I can't get into all of that here on this video. So I want to see you guys in the Boss Moves Academy. Just FYI, the VIP is not just 3 days. VIP, you will get a 4th bonus day. So and it's actually, it starts a day earlier than the rest of the boot camp, and we're talking real money stuff. So I don't care if you don't have a dime left in your bank account, you need to be on that VIP day 1, okay? Because that day is built for like real money problems, real issues that we really have to deal with in our real life. And the fact that I was able to build my business by using certain apps, getting rebates on my groceries. If you know, this channel used to be called Deal Finding Diva. I was a couponer. So I actually used my couponing to be able to have enough money to start my business, to start my LLC. I now own 2 LLCs, okay? And I did all of this as a single mom. There's no other business owners in my family that I could go to. There was nobody to help me. I had to figure this out on my own, okay? So I want you guys to be in the Boss Moves Bootcamp. And I almost forgot the most important thing. For those people that come to the Boss Moves Bootcamp, for the VIPs, that's why I said it's a no-brainer to get the VIP ticket. But if you get the VIP ticket, you will not just have that boot camp, but you will also have the rest of 2026 for my monthly group coaching sessions. For those people that were asking, Nikki, can you open up the monthly group coaching sessions again? And I'm like, no, it's locked down. I decided, you know what? Y'all gonna get the rest of 2026, the monthly group coaching sessions. And it's not just the monthly sessions, but I have an online virtual world where you can actually network with other like-minded people. Sometimes I will pop in there. We can chat it up on our lunch break or whatever you want to do, you know. So in between sessions and stuff, we can even chat it up. So I have special rooms in there, even like relaxation type rooms and stuff. And in rooms, like I said, you can meet other people and stuff. So that's all within the monthly group coaching session. I normally charge $997 a year for that program. Your VIP ticket in the Boss Moves Bootcamp will get you in there, okay? So I want to see every single one of you in the room. I don't want to see any more comments of, Nikki, why am I not making sales? Because you didn't come in my bootcamp. You didn't come for the real information. You still treating these videos like it's Netflix, okay? I'm not Nickflix, okay? But with that said, I'm just going to end it here because I already went longer than I expected to, but I went for a little walk, but yeah, it's getting kind of cold out here. All right, y'all. So again, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. And also, if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe and please hype this video up because YouTube is attacking the hell out of my channel. Okay. So again, under the video, hit that hype button. If you are on mobile, please hype this video up. But I will see y'all soon. And hopefully, if you're smart, you will be in the Boss Moves Bootcamp. I will see y'all there. Bye, y'all.
I might be broken down, but I'm smiling. I keep my head up high, though I fail. Sometimes I get a bit emotional, but then I turn around and let it go.